it's hard to accept, but you've got to be real sometimes, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never really ever want to turn my back on my fans like that. I don't want my fans to be ashamed to say they like me. Yo, this is Skepta, boy better know. Check out my interview on Amarudontv.com. Get logged in. Skepta, bro.
Alright, so let's start with the album. It's coming out at the end of the month.
Yeah.
How does it feel to finally be able to have your release date?
Well, fam, it's been a long rocky road, cuz. But yeah, we're finally here. Time's starting to fly. It's gonna be a big day, man. It's gonna be a big day for me, for the music scene, and I just want people to, you know, understand that this is how to do it. Do you know what I mean? This is my third album now, hence why I call it Doing It Again, and it's gonna be a benchmark for mainstream Skepta. That's where I'm gonna start, and hopefully it'll go on to bigger and better things.
Now, how important for you is it? Is charting, sales? I mean, is that an important thing to you? You know, about the sales and the position that you chart.
Yeah, without trying to be ignorant or anything, you know, people that chart higher than other people, you know what I'm saying, you get perks that other people don't get, and but at the same time, being authentic with it, you know what I'm saying, being credible with it, is a hard balance, man. But I feel like I try to do it the best I can, and you know, if any other artist feels like I don't, they can learn from my mistakes or learn from other people's and carry on going. So they both have their own values.
The song that I'm feeling now is the song that you and Chipmunk, Big.
Yeah.
Well, roughly, when did you write those lyrics, and what was, even as self-explanatory, what was your state of mind at the point of writing that song?
I don't know, man. When did I write that song? I wrote that just like summertimes last year. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I've always done music. I've always been around my fans, always been around my supporters. But like, it started to change, you know what I mean? And it was a thing where I wanted to explain to people like what it was like, innit? Because I used to be like in the crowd before I go on stage back in the day. I'd go to my booking, yeah, meet the promoter outside, stand in the crowd, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Then go on stage then come back off the stage to the supporters and the fans, kind of mingle. But you know, you start to do all these other events, they start to wrap you up in cotton wool and that. You know what I'm saying? And you start to lose touch. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote it to let people know, you know, the ins and outs of the game. There's probably other things or more things I didn't say. And yeah, I finished writing it, and I showed Chipmunk it one time. He was going to a club one time, and he's listened to it, and he was like, "Raw." You get me? And obviously he's been more successful as a musician, chart-wise and, you know, fame life-wise than I have been. But he even felt it, like, raw, is that how deep you're going, Skepta? He hasn't written a song like that, do you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, like, can I put a verse on it? But obviously I'm thinking, oh yeah, Mr. Sony, you're gonna try and lodge me, like, they try and big up your tune, but they don't really, but like, he was on it, you get me? And it was genuine, so boom, he got on the track. Although I don't like leaks and all that stuff, but the track did leak, but the feedback's been heavy. So yeah, man, I'm proud of that song, man. That's one of the songs off my album that I'll listen back to in a long time and say, yeah, that was from the heart.
Okay, now you must have had a lot of interest from other labels. So what made you decide to sign the deal that you did as opposed to the other offers that you may have had?
The kind of deal that I've got was it left me in control still, you know what I'm saying? I still own my music. I'm not signing like some 5-album deal where I'm just like a puppet for whenever they want me to do something, do you know what I mean? My logo's still on my releases. The Boy Better Know brand is you know, allowed to breathe. And it was something that we took a long time to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? Artists that have had, you know, big songs and their songs have been licensed to compilation, they'll understand what a licensing deal is. But yeah, I've licensed my album to them, and you know, these people, they can do things for me that I couldn't do. Do you know what I'm saying? As for myself, as for independent Skepta, I've got to a stage where, like, raw. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need some major backing right now. Do you know what I'm saying? More financial wise, because really the music's down to me. Like, I don't have I don't have no one writing my music for me like that because I'm signed or, you know, like, I don't have help with my music. But financially, you know, these people have got relationships with people that I ain't. So it was a thing where I felt like the time was right.
And a lot of people, like the new fans, don't realise that you actually are a producer and a DJ. Do you feel that gives you a better creative outlook on how you want your album to sound because you actually know from the start to finish how to make a track?
Yeah, it's difficult though because you see what I'm very open-minded with music, innit? Like sometimes I might make a tune that sounds like a dance record, then I might make a tune that sounds grimy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I always get to making the album and I think this sounds like a compilation, and I sit there and I'll play my album to myself and I think no, that doesn't sound right. Going after that, but you know I feel like I've made doing it again. But when people buy it and listen to it, they're gonna feel like, raw, oh, how can my man make an album like that? That sounds so musical, but you can hear the hunger, you can hear the grimy side of it. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that this guy was from grime, yeah, and now he's doing well in music. And that's what I want, like people to get from the album. And I feel like, you know, especially when I bought Kanye West's album, I listened to it and I was thinking to myself, that's how you express yourself as a producer and an MC, you know. Like for me, it's hard because I'm in grime where, you know, the cliche thing to do is just be raw. You know what I'm saying? Raw. Loop that 8-bar and spray it right now. That's what it's supposed to be about. Do you know what I mean? And it's good to be about that, but at the same time, I feel claustrophobic. I feel like raw. Hold on, but I can make music. Like I'm not like a classic like key player or anything, but I can play like nice melodies, I can play chords and all that, do you know what I mean? So yeah man, I want this album to put me in that in my own place with man say, you know what, just allow Skepta because he does his thing, you get me?
Now you were at Chipmunk's video shoot for Champion. What was that experience like being on set? Yeah
man, big shout out to Chipmunk, you know what I'm saying? Obviously with the Diddy thing, we was there. He hollered at me, went out to Miami. To be honest, the night before the shoot, I went out and got wasted, you get me? So half of the shoot, I was in the car asleep, and then I woke up like midday, and they said, and they're still shooting. I drove home, back to the hotel, got changed, come back, and yeah, I met Chris, didn't get into no in-depth conversation with him, but it was just good to see like another UK artist making moves, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was a good experience, and it made me feel like, yeah, I want, like there's more to do, you know what I'm saying? Because it's very easy to become complacent. You feel like, raw, done a tune with Diddy, done a tune with 50, done a tune with Soulja Boy. I'll do this thing. But it wasn't like I was out there and I was learning, making new links and that. And like I said, yeah, big up Chipmunk for bringing me out there because, you know, I made progress on what I've already done.
The last time we spoke about the guitar music coming back in fashion.
Yeah.
And it seems that there's a transition almost now that some of the people who were popular, let's say 18 months ago, aren't so today. So where do you feel that's going to leave? Not necessarily the grime music, but the artists who come from the grime scene who actually signed to majors.
I predicted this. If you go back and you watch when I premiered the Diddy thing at the end of the video, I predicted this, and it's hard to accept, but you've got to be real sometimes, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never really ever want to turn my back on my fans like that. I don't want my fans to be ashamed to say they like me. You know what I'm saying? When one of my fans say, yeah, I like Skepta, I don't want someone else, one of these brothers to say, oh, you're moist, you can't listen to my man, you get me? So that's what I've always had in my body, and it's not solely because of them, it's because of myself. Because if I'm somewhere and I feel like I'm not happy with my music, there's no point in me doing this. Like I said, I produce and I MC, and I've got, you know, this life. I ain't gonna waste it doing music that I won't listen to. I listen to all my tunes. Ask any one of my friends. I listen to all my tunes, and it might sound mad, like I listen to their own tunes, but I always listen to my tunes because I love my music. Do you know what I mean? And if I love my music, you will get the energy from me. You'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to hear it in the bars. Like, yeah, my man likes it. So that's what I've always tried to do and keep in my music, and that's why none of that affects me. If I hear an MC don't chart tomorrow, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But if one of them lot hear that guy's not charting, they start worrying, like, oh my God, my man didn't chart, you know. Shh, like, what are we gonna do? I don't care about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll go and make an underground tune tomorrow and it'll still be big, my name's hot. I'll just carry on going, and hopefully my fans stick by me. You know what I'm saying? And I shouldn't be, my music career shouldn't be descending. It should be like that, because you're supposed to build. You can't be one day, how can I be the biggest artist in the UK 1 minute and what? So what do? I don't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I learn from other people's mistakes, they can learn from theirs, learn from other people's, and just try. It's a fight, man. This UK game is not cut out for what we want to do, because it's not big enough. You know what I'm saying? And it's new music. Like I said, I just come back from New York. I was in Bloomingdale, I was in Macy's. They was playing Rick Ross, like 9-piece, like hard Rick Ross tunes in Bloomingdale's. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that their generation of music is gone far now. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to see that we're still new with it. So it's hard working with what you got. But you know, hopefully I'll be remembered and I'll leave a good legacy rather than have a 2-year career.
And also, starting off again in the last interview, you were talking about how you and your manager used to just, all the information was coming out with Nokia. How difficult was it at first when you started out? And did you ever envisage that you would get to where you are, like one of the hottest names in the country?
I always believed there was no other way for it. There was no other way out for me. You know what I'm saying? Which is a kind of stupid way to think. But it's because of my passion for music. Like, I love music so much, you get me? I'm always thinking music. And the drive that I have, shouldn't say had, the drive that I have is always gonna make me, it's always gonna make me be who I am, do you know what I mean? Yeah, and like, the whole team are gonna continue to have that attitude, you know what I'm saying? From me to the manager, to everyone behind the scenes, from the rest of the boy better know, you know what I'm saying? We're always gonna have that attitude. You know, keep going, because we got to remember when we was on stage back in the day, giving out free t-shirts, throwing posters in the crowd. That's what made us what we are. So you got to keep that mentality at all times. Cause a lot of the new stuff I've been releasing is the realest that it's gonna get. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I got it popping in the mainstream as much as somebody like me can. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always gonna be boundaries for people like me. Because I can't go the full way and do what they really, really want me to do. So I'll compromise to an extent as long as I'm feeling comfortable. Do you know what I mean? But now I learned from people like Soulja Boy. Who else is like that? I feel Soulja. It's mad that I look up to someone that's younger than me, but he had commercial success, but he uses that to empower, to fund, to push his hard stuff now. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I've done. I've got the country saying me, if you like Rescue Me, or you like Cross My Heart, or you like Bad Boy, yeah, I can get played on radio now. But check this out now. That's what I'm doing. That's the whole outlook that I'm doing now. So now I'm gonna start saying how I feel, like in Mike Lowry, Ben Cook sitting at home now trying to work out how he fucked up his artists. Enough artists ain't gonna say that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I know in Atlantic, when they all go into the office and they heard that I said that, they're gonna really feel that. And everyone, I'm talking about things that people in the music don't really talk about, and I'm gonna go for it now. So all my new shit, that's the deepest. Big. If you really wanna know how I feel in my heart about music and my career, big, then that's as deep as it gets.
And how important is a co-sign for somebody like Diddy and like people like Kkepta? How important is that for you whenever you do go to the States, that you're co-signed by legends in the game?
Yeah, like when I go out to like the States, I got you know a status to some extent. They respect what I do. They understand that, you know, these people are hollering at me not because of money. They're not hollering at me because someone's saying, take this P and go and push this guy. Well, everyone that's hollered at me from the States has done it purely because they just know that I'm the guy for the job, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna try and frequently go over there. I don't want nothing to die down. You know, they respect SAS a lot out there. That's a name that was popping off a lot. And it took them, I realized how much it took them to get out there. But at the same time, I don't want to be no one without them people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to go to the States all the time and be name dropping for them to respect me. You know, I'm doing a mix CD for you, kid, and I'm going to make sure I murder it. Dismantle the CD so when people play it out there, they listen and think, raw, my man's hard. I don't want none of my feature stuff with American artists on there. I just want to just go crazy, man.
Alright, now in closing, tell people why they should go out and get out the album, why they should go get the album, and you know how much the fans have meant to you so far along the way.
Yeah, I believe that you know, out of everything that I've done, this is the album that is going to spread the sound to as much people. Do you know what I mean? You could play this with your mum. You could play this on your own. You could play this in the hood. So go out and get it. Doing it again is the starting line for me. Do you know what I'm saying? I've done 2 underground albums. This is my mainstream album. We got all the fans and supporters that have bought my stuff, you know, because we started charting without the label, without radio. So it's because of them that you know I can do all this stuff. So thank you to all the fans, and I'm just gonna keep it true.